These signs can expect to hear some long-term positive news that may benefit them when Mercury enters Sagittarius. That's right, you heard it here on October 29th, Mercury enters Sagittarius. Now this Mercury is positive. It's forming a grand trine to Jupiter and Saturn and Neptune, and it's forming an opposition to Uranus. It is also forming a conjunction to Mars, giving you energy, drive, and motivation. Just watch out for impulsive actions. Also, hello from San Francisco. The sun is so bright, but the skin, yeah, it's glowing. For Sagittarius, Mercury is entering your first house of self-identity, independence, and taking action after your life's direction. You're going to be the chatty Cathy, but you do have the skills and the intellect to take action towards your life's direction. This could feel rather transformative with Jupiter trining from your 8th, but it is leading to greater blessings if you take the opportunity, or if you let go of anything that's no longer serving you in your current self. Just do be sure not to suppress your emotions during this time with Saturn in your 4th, or also escaping your emotions either with Neptune's presence too. You need to face it head on. Head on, apply directly to your forehead. You can see my forehead. This way's a little better. I can now feel the breeze between my knees. You can expect sudden awakenings within relationships, partnerships, and interpersonal connection with Uranus opposing from your 7th. If you're meeting anybody new, friendship first. Get to know them, love them, feed them, don't clothe them though. Overall, great transit, a lot of energy. A lot of mental too, watch your mental health. Not me having dry skin under my lip. Capricorn, Mercury will be transiting your 12th house of spiritual development and liberation, your connection to source, deepening it if it already exists, trusting the unknown, going with flow as well as karmic dealings. Not that this is a bad transit, but you gotta protect your mind, protect your thoughts too. Watch out for the mental gymnastics, the mind games. But do pay attention to any messages from your dreams or subconscious. They could be telling you something. It can even help you on your spiritual journey too. Other people could support you during this time as well, with Jupiter trining from your 7th. But also be sure to prioritize the relationship that you have with yourself. It's the best relationship one could ever have. Your thoughts can support you long term, but we do need to watch out for the pessimism thoughts too. You gotta give them the chop so you don't flop. Also watch the gossip spreading this information during this time that could be karmic for you. Lastly, sudden changes could happen within your day-to-day during this time. Be sure to balance the spiritual with your practical needs. Also be of service to yourself. Fill up your own cup. Don't fill up somebody else's cup to your detriment. Overall, great transit, very spiritual. Social, right? Hopefully. For Aquarius, Mercury will be transiting your 11th house of friends, groups, networks, organizations, and the execution of your future endeavors. Great transit for paying attention to your ideas, making them a tangible reality from your goals, right? Ideas could be rather unconventional, but innovative. Use them, love them, feed them, and clothe them too, why not? If your ideas involve being of service to other people, you're supported there. Jupiter's trining from your 6th. But don't be too much of a busy bee that you forget about your personal development journey. You gotta be of service to yourself. The sun is hitting my neck. Now Saturn is trining from your 2nd as well as Neptune. I know that you have visions of being financially set. I know I do, look. All about consistency, structure, organization, showing up for yourself. That's where the money's gonna come from. If you put in the work, it could be a lot more than you're expecting. If you give the bare minimum, expect to get the bare minimum. The choice is yours. Confidence is going to be needed with Uranus opposing from your 5th. You need to express yourself authentically, express your unconventionality, your quirks, what makes you different. Be the trendsetter. Overall, the energy is going to take some trial and error, but you're going to get there, I have faith. For Pisces, Mercury will be transiting your 10th house of career, status, legacy, and life's work, success, and recognition, so separately results may vary. Call now. Great transit for being the jack of all trades, master of none, but you'll do it better than the master of one. Look, don't be afraid to put your eggs in multiple baskets. You're not a one-trick pony. And your expression and creativity will support you with Jupiter trining from your 5th. And it can lead to speculative gain. I did not take off my glasses for that. The only thing that's needed is you. You gotta show for you, be consistent, structured, organized, and management terms you already know. Neptune in your 1st house, you may be deceiving how you're showing up. Don't deceive yourself out of you. It does also talk about bringing the unconscious qualities to the conscious forefront. So on that note, spend time by yourself to better understand your unconscious qualities. They are solved. Now you do need to find a balance between your personal and your public life, so spending time at home, processing your emotions with Uranus in the 4th, feeling your feelings through. I said what I said, look. Don't detach yourself or overthink your emotions. You gotta feel them. Then if you want to apply logic, be my guest. Overall, your ideas want to be seen. Are you up to seeing them? You want the world to see them too? Well, they're going to. For all the signs, be sure to pay attention to any personal placements as well as aspects being made. Other signs are in the other videos.